Hello my beautiful buttons, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I just thought I would film an intro because I forgot to introduce. This is welcome back guys, couples Q&A, the long awaited couples Q&A. Let's go.
Oh no, this is what I'm saying.
Hello my beautiful buttons, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we've got a special guest, baby Prosper Cyrus, look. I know I said I didn't want him on the channel anymore, but we're away for the night, there's nothing we can do. And trying to film this Q&A in the house has been an absolute nightmare. We did try to film it weeks ago, didn't we? And leave the air.
Well, you weren't going to work with all the kids there.
No, because Prosper wouldn't go to any of the kids, so it just wasn't working. And we were in lovely matching outfits, weren't we, as well?
I know.
We were in, what were we in? Leopard print and beige and cream. Yeah. So yes. So we've come as Barbie and Ken today, haven't we, my
Barbie and Ken.
Blue and pink. I've got your outfit on from Shein, guys. Right. So we've got a canny few questions here. Now I did put this post out a month ago. It took us a month to do this. I can't believe when I looked at the post it was exactly a month ago. And so I thought I better put another post out just in case new subscribers have anything to ask, because I have had a few new subscribers, so I thought, well, there might be some different questions now, but we'll get through them. Are you nervous?
No.
Not at all?
No. I was camera for me, I just like
some of them are deep though.
Yeah, it's what it is. We've got to do it though.
Right, okay. Right. First question is from Hazel. How did you meet and how long ago? Now I've answered this in a previous Q&A, so I'll let you. We'll do your version, Mr. C's version of how we met.
On social media. And it was at least now, it was 2018 actually.
Was it?
Yeah, 2018.
I always forget the years.
Oh, yeah, it was 2018. I don't forget because that was the same time that we both spoke, and I realised that we both had the same amount of children.
Yes, we did.
And
3 each.
And our children were all the same ages as well.
Yes,
and similar birthdays.
Similar
birthdays. So yeah, it was 2018. So that's now at least 7, 8 years ago now, isn't it?
No.
About 7 years ago, yeah. You know.
6, so this might be coming up to the 7th
No,
year.
married, yeah, but what I'm saying is since 2018 to 2025, we're approaching, that's about at least...
Well, can you remember how we actually met? What's your memory of it?
Yes, we met on social media.
Yes,
we messaged each other.
Yes,
and then
for quite a long time though.
Yeah. It was quite a long time, and then we kept speaking, and then we had this funny moment where we accidentally phoned each other on I think it was on Instagram as well.
Yes, it was.
And we didn't know how to turn it off. It was funny. It was hilarious. So we were just sitting there.
I was mortified.
I know, because he was actually, I forget if he was at test.
None of us could turn it off.
No. So
were you embarrassed?
No, it wasn't, but I found it funny because we couldn't turn it off. And I was thinking, how do you turn this thing off? And
yeah, because I was on my way into a charity shop with no makeup on. Doesn't get much worse than that. Wait a minute, son, come and sit up here with Daddy. Or play with the remote.
Go on.
Good boy. Yeah, so we met in, what was it, 2018?
Well, that was when we first spoke, but when we physically met was 2020. It was the 4th, because you gave me a key ring.
Yes,
That's what I never forget. So she gave me a key ring that said the day that we met was the 4th of January 2020. Yeah.
And remember, at that point we were both happy single, weren't we?
Yes.
We'd both had enough of disasters and dating, and we just said we were happy to be alone.
Oh gosh.
And it was just like a friendship thing, wasn't it?
I know.
But then we literally fell in love over the phone, didn't we? Before our first meeting.
Yeah, I made a joke about if no one steps up to the plate, then we should just try, as a joke.
You should step up to the plate. And then I said I would let you step up to the plate. Yeah. But we were laughing about it.
Exactly. And then before you knew it, we just, we said, I think you said you were going to come for some biscuits or something like that.
Yes, I said you get the green tea and biscuits.
And then that was it. And
but then you cooked for me, didn't you?
Yes.
You cooked. What did you cook? Lamb?
It was lamb and chicken.
Yeah.
And some rice as well.
And I was panicking that your cooking was going to be bad. Little did I know it was phenomenal. So we've been together for coming up 7 years. Yeah. Just about. Yes, and we met started talking in 2018, met in 2020. Right. 4th, yeah. Hamster 100, what is the one quality in each other that you admire the most? I think we've had this further down as well.
Yes.
You do me first.
I think
Or will I do you first? We're having so many malfunctions, guys. We've been probably. Right, so what is the one quality in each other that you like, that you admire the most?
For me, it has to be your... I think it's just your tolerance and your caring heart and caring nature.
My tolerance?
Yeah.
I thought my tolerance was low.
No, not with me, it ain't.
With you, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why? Because you push me buttons.
I don't push buttons, man. Do you know what it is? In relationships, right? It's not everyone. It's not everyone's gonna have that thing when you're always together all the time. You're always gonna have that thing where we're human at the end of the day. So there's gonna be always differences in certain days. But for me, I feel like you deal with it better than I do.
Yeah. Maybe. I think for me it'll be your heart, that you have a good heart, and despite anything else that happens, you always have a good heart and you always make a good decision in the end, don't you?
I like to think so.
Yeah, you do. I did notice that when we first met. You had a really good heart, because we would always go out and he would always do things like open doors or be so considerate of other people, and I just think, wow, like he was just so kind-hearted like that. Yeah, so I did notice that from the get-go. Yeah,
well,
that's really nice.
That's good to know.
Right, Labrador Mammy, is Mr. C's music available anywhere?
Well, it is now.
It is now.
That's good. ZJC Music. It will be me uploading a song every month.
Yes, I will as well. Insert a little picture of his show.
The channel.
Of his channel.
Yeah. His
music channel, and it's going to be, he's uploading once a month with all of his songs. So the songs that you hear on my channel now are going to be uploaded onto his new channel. So yes, because everybody loves the music, don't they?
Oh, thank you. Seriously, yes. Thank you, man. Seriously. So it will be available, yeah?
Huh?
It will be available, yes.
It will be available, guys. Right, Helen, do your children have contact with their father? Obviously, you're asking me that, Helen. No, they don't. And you won't, nobody will know this about me, but my kids all have different dads. So the first two, the older two, they've just not, they just don't want anything to do with the dads, do they? They've got to, my oldest son never really saw his dad from the age of 1.5, and he won't have anything to do with him. He's not interested in having contact with him or anything. And then my daughter, she got in contact with her dad when she was around 12, didn't she?
Yeah.
After he'd just had seen her a handful of times in the space of years. But she found him on social media and got in touch with him. And then he took her out a couple of times, and she just come to her own conclusion, didn't she, that she didn't want anything to do with him. So she sort of found out off her own back when she was 12 years old that she wasn't. And I don't want to say too much because it is very, very private, and I'm not slating the other parents at all. It's just the older two have got their own heads now, and they know what they want to do, and they don't want anything to do with their dads. And my 9-year-old's dad, he won't ever see him for safety reasons, really, isn't it? He wouldn't be able to see him for safety reasons. But yes, so the answer is no. So right, we have answered a few questions, guys, but we had to wait. So this is a few hours later, isn't it? And we've just got Prosper settled to sleep, so we're going to carry on with the questions. So I think the last question was just Janie, do you all live together, and if not, do your older children visit often? So I don't know whether I explained this right. I'll have to look back when I edit it, but we live with Prosper and my other 3 children full time. So the pair of us, Prosper and my 18-year-old, 16-year-old and 9-year-old. And then we have husband's daughters, stepdaughters, coming to stay in all the school holidays and things like that, Christmases, Easters, things like that. They come to stay, and then we have all 7 children together. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Right, Leanne Jones asked, what would be your perfect date for each? What would be the perfect date for each of you?
Well, for me, we haven't been away yet.
What do you
That's
mean,
what it
like
is.
abroad?
Like abroad, yeah. I think I would love for us to go abroad still. I think that would be really good for me and my wife, because that's something that we've been longing to do.
But I don't like flying.
I know, but it's that would be
if I could get there without the flight, I would go, like somewhere like the Maldives.
Yes.
Or the Bahamas, somewhere like
those
that.
kind of places. Yeah, that's what I mean. Those for me are something that we would just definitely thrive off. I think if we're there, we would have such a great time. You know what I mean?
I think like on a beach on the night with all the candles.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like on the sand. Yeah.
That kind of thing.
So it's like the same. We think the same, my darling.
There you go.
Leanne Jones also asked, do you have a favourite scripture? Now, I don't know scriptures off by heart, but the only one that comes to my mind is blessed are the peacemakers, for they will see the kingdom of God.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you know which scripture that is?
It's in Matthew.
Is it?
It's in Matthew 5.
See, I don't know.
And I think it's around, because it's when Jesus is talking to the multitudes. So you have all the people there he's speaking to. And that's when he mentions that part. Blessed is the peacemakers, blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. That's what he says.
Yes, that's what I try to be, a peacemaker. Don't I, my darling? I'm forever trying to keep the peace and running myself to the bone, trying to keep the peace. Have you got a favourite scripture?
Yes, do you know what it is? I've got a few, but the one that always hits me the most is it's actually King Solomon's one. It's I've gone blank now.
It's Proverbs.
No, that's it. No, Proverbs. That's it. Proverbs. There you go. Yes, I've got it. Sorry. Yeah. It is a bit of the Proverbs. Yeah. Proverbs 16 verses 3, where it says, "To man belong the plans of the heart, but from God comes the reply of the tongue." So in other words, we have plans that we have in our heart, but God is the one that directs our paths. That's what it means. So that's one of my favorite. Yes. And that's why I always pray all the time. It's one of my favorite scriptures.
I did a scripture like that recently on my channel. It was something to do with you can make all the plans, but God's plan will prevail.
Yes. See, and that might be the same thing. I think it's still, it might be Proverbs, the same thing, because Proverbs is really, really good. So that's my favourite one, definitely. 100%.
Yes. So I'm still learning the scriptures, guys. I'm still learning the Bible. Still studying the Bible. And Leanne Jones always said, oh my days. Also said, describe each of it in 3 words.
Right.
So you need 3 words for me.
So one will be loving. Capable.
Oh, yeah.
And intelligent. Definitely.
Intelligent?
Yes.
Why? How?
Because you're a Proverbs 31 woman. So you are intelligent in everything that you do. But you are, though.
I'm not intelligent work-wise.
You are?
Am I?
Of course you are. What do you mean? Yes. Just look. Okay, so ask. What do you call them? The beautiful...
Beautiful buttons.
The beautiful buttons. What do you think? Am I right? She is. You are intelligent in everything that you do. Even the way you carry yourself.
I wouldn't say I was intelligent. I would say I was...
But it's a trait of a Proverbs 31 woman. Because...
I wouldn't even say I've got a lot of common sense.
You do.
I don't know. I think I'm switched on in some ways, but then other ways I'm really not switched on.
Nah, but I mean in terms of... Okay, when they're talking about a Proverbs 31 woman, it's from the perspective of a wife that God has designed.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So it doesn't have to be, because remember, you can have all the PhDs in the world and be smart.
Yes, and not have
still
the wisdom,
not have common sense. Yeah, that's what I mean. And still not know how to, so that's why, so that's my 3 anyway.
So what we're going for?
So I said capable, loving, and intelligent.
So mine for you would be, it's so funny these questions because they make you think on the spot where you wouldn't normally think.
It does.
So mine would definitely be handsome.
Yes.
Because I always tell you handsome.
Yes.
Ambitious.
Wow.
You're very ambitious and like headstrong, aren't you? If you want something, you just go for it.
Yeah.
And handsome, ambitious.
Yeah.
And no,
I know, because it happens. Sometimes it's because it's on the spot.
Handsome, ambitious, and it's hard to narrow it down to 3 words because there's you could think of all the good points, you could rhyme them off.
But the thing is, I know, and the thing is, I would have much more, and you know, I always do, because I also call my wife beautiful, and she doesn't really take it well. most of the times.
Handsome, ambitious.
See, look, you see? I told you.
Handsome, ambitious, and I would say it's not really a word, but your willpower.
It is
like
a word,
your
in the sense of
willpower
my,
really
discipline.
encourages me.
The discipline of willpower is willpower, to be fair.
Yeah, you're very disciplined in yeah. Like especially where exercise and food is, aren't you? Very disciplined and.
In just general, with when I say not everything though.
Yeah, you are. You're very disciplined. It's a very good trait to have. Right, Labrador Mummy asked, what are the meanings of your tattoo, and does Mr. C have any?
No.
Mr. C doesn't have any tattoos. You did go through a phase where you wanted one, didn't you?
No, I did.
But then it fizzled out.
Do you know what it is? It's not. There's a few things. I'm not going to go into it on this channel because that's a conversation for another video. Because it is a bit long-winded, but there's that reason. But the main one is if it's already been done, then it's fine because obviously you can either rub it off or you just keep it. But because it's because of what we believe in, you're not really meant to. But then there's people that kind of say that that's not, there's other pastors that will say against that.
Say that it's okay to have tattoos.
It's okay. Yeah. So I think it's just one of those things where if you want to, you can. I'm not saying it's wrong to do it or it's right. It's just I just haven't got around to doing it. That's all.
Yeah.
So I don't have any. I would love to. Yeah, maybe one day. I don't know.
How many do I have? 1, 2,
You got one,
3, 4.
Yeah.
4.
And they have got meanings though.
No, have I?
I think you have. Yeah, you've got.
Yes, I've got 4. Mainly on my wrists and 1 round my ankle, up my leg, and they're all to do with the children.
Yes.
Well, most of them are to do with the either children's initials, the first 2, my oldest 2. Or their names. I haven't got the younger 2 tattooed on, which I would have done back in the day. I would have wanted the other 2 kids tattooed on, but the way I am now, biblical ways, I don't really want to mark myself anymore.
Yeah. But it's already been done, so it's fine. That's what I'm saying.
But it's been done.
She's had enough, so it's fine.
And the other one I've got is my scissors. Where are they at?
Yeah.
My scissors there, because I used to be a hairdresser, and I thought I would literally be a hairdresser for life, and I'm not. So that's another regret. I just think, and we're at the our kids are wanting tattoos now, actually, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like the girls are starting to say that they would have tattoos, and we're trying our best to put them off and just say like, don't do it yet.
Because I can't like I said, I won't totally rule it out because again, it's one of those things where people can make their own choices.
Yes.
As much as we try to put off, I get it, and I do understand that. It's we try, but at the end of the day, if they're remember the oldest, they're 18 now.
Yes, they are. The 2 older ones are 18. They can do really what they want basically.
So
the 16-year-olds, we're trying to put them off. Well, it's mainly my daughter, isn't it? Yeah. It's mainly my daughter who is wanting tattoos and piercings. But I had piercings myself. I had my lip done and everything, and I had top lip, bottom lip, and I had it done about 3 times over. Yeah. So you can't really say, can you? You just have to let them sort of get on with it. You had studs, so you can't say nothing really.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't really. I made that. Then I thought as I got older, I thought, what was I thinking?
It's just phases. I think it's just phases that you go through, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So when you say, would we have any more tattoos? Probably not. Nah, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. And I think the children would understand as well when they're older that, Mum had the older 2 and had tattoos, and then obviously turning to God, I don't want to mark my body anymore. So they'll understand when they're older. Right, Katie from the Mercers asked, where do you see yourselves in 10 years' time? Big life changes together. I think that's a fantastic question.
Well, we do discuss it a lot. And I do see me and my wife getting into something together. I don't know what it is yet, business-wise, I mean, in terms of something big. I really do see that. We
constantly talk about it.
We always talk about it.
We always talk about the future.
That's one thing that we never miss, to be fair.
Yeah.
We always talk about the future and where we want to be and where we see ourselves in terms of what we want to do.
I think you've got a lot of drive.
Yes.
And I've got a lot of practicality. So I think we work well together. Yeah. And we have spoken before about having a channel.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The 2 of us, haven't we?
Channel as well, yeah.
So, but obviously because we pretty new to YouTube, we just focusing on our separate channels for now, which is a lot. Yeah. Like, if you don't do YouTube, you don't know. There is so much work that goes into it. It's literally a full-time job. To
Grafting, man.
upload 3 videos a week is a full-time job,
I know.
100%. So we're sort of just getting our head around that at the minute, and then we'll hopefully have a channel.
That's one of the reasons why I don't mind.
You're going to have the Godly channel as well, aren't
the Godly
you?
channel is going to be, that's when I'm going to need to do 3 videos a week or 4 videos a week, yes.
And I'm going to dip in and out of that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a guest. I'll be like the wife. The guest wife. Yeah.
I think it's going to be really good.
I know. We'll have to pick some good topics.
Yeah.
We do. I'm yawning, guys. I'm so sorry. It's time to switch off. It's time for Mr. and Mrs. C to get our dramas on.
I know.
Okay, Leanne asked, what forms of discipline do you use for teenagers, and what would your approach be if they disrespected you? This is a bit of a sore subject for us at the moment, because you'll have seen recently on my channel, I mean, we won't say too much because obviously we respect the children's privacy. Yes. But when I say recently on my channel that we've been going through a tough time, it's not actually us two. No. It's actually based around the children. Yes. So we've got a lot of ages. So we've got 2 18-year-olds, 2 16-year-olds, a 13-year-old, and a 9, nearly 10-year-old, and then we've got baby Prosper, who's just hit the terrible 2s overnight. So there's a lot going on family-wise. There's a lot that we're trying to... They're getting older and they're at a stage of rebellion, so to speak. So they're trying to find their own path, and we are trying to manage it best we can, aren't we? But we have, this summer holidays, we have struggled, haven't we? We struggled big time this summer holidays, and it was the most difficult one yet, wasn't it, with all 7 of them? Because it's so happy just keeping them all happy at the same time. Oh, man, and seriously. It's one of them things where they're not going to know until they move out and have their own children how much you actually love them and how much energy you put into them. It's just a fact. So, God, I just feel like we're not equipped to answer that one now. I feel like we definitely, because we're together and we work together as husband and wife, it definitely helps. Because if I think back when I was a single parent to 3 of them on my own, that was very, very difficult. And I don't even think I realised how difficult it was until I met you. And you brought discipline into the house. And then I realised, wow, the kids were eating me alive, weren't they? The kids were eating me alive, but I didn't know it.
The thing is, like I said, we do, and at the same time, I've also got to, because I'm coming from, a background where my parents were Jamaican. It was they were strict, but the thing is, so was yours. But I feel as this generation is a lot different, so you have to kind of. There's one thing I stand by, and that's discipline all the way through. The disrespectful thing, I'll just say it up straight. I don't like it, and that's not what I know. That's not how I've been brought up, and that's the reason why I always put a stamp on it and force it. If they are upset about something and they want to come and speak to us, that's a bit different. I allow them to express themselves. Yes. But the discipline there, and I always make sure if they ever disrespect, my wife, then that's when I step in as well. It's just game over. It is.
We always say manners and respect.
That's what it is.
Once they lose the manners and respect, there will be a punishment, and it's normally a device taken off them, isn't it? Like the phones or the Xboxes, something that they are just obsessed with.
They hate it.
They come with, and they hate it, don't they?
Like it.
And
I think that's the worst.
I think what we do as well is just try and distance ourselves away from them. Yes. For that day or a couple of days, and then once they've reflected, and they want to talk to you again, they literally come back like babies, don't they? They do. They're so excited to talk to us again, and it's very sad that you have to do that. I know. But in a way, it's the only way they learn, isn't it?
If whatever that's the thing, they have to understand the difference, and when they have to understand that doing that is wrong. Yeah. And if you don't do stuff like that, then they won't understand it. It's like, for me, especially if they do something and they quickly say sorry, then you just give them back their stuff.
And they don't mean it. They don't mean it.
You know what I mean? And then they just say it just for the sake of saying it, just to get back their devices, and then they're back to it again. So
and they're back to the rudeness.
This is why, sometimes you got to you got to extend it a bit, then they learn. So that's how we work well together, to be fair, on that. So. And
I think Leanne said that she was going through a difficult time with one of her teenagers. And we do really feel for you, because it is just it's literally the hardest job in the world, parenting. And somebody once said to me, it's only a hard job if you want to get it right. And because we want to get it right, we want our children to grow older and to always come back to us, like for holidays, family meals, things like that. We want our grandkids round. And you only get one chance to bring them up. So why not pull you all into it?
Yeah.
Because later on in life, when they fly the nest, they may never come back. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could cut you off for life and not come back. It's not unknown, is it? You know, if kids just...
There's two things I feel that it is harder with girls. That's one thing.
100%,
I will say the girls are a lot harder than the boys.
We've found that out big style recently.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
It's just one of those things. It's just gonna be that. It's gonna be that. I understand that. But the last thing is just a tip for anyone out there is if you accept it and allow it, it just gets worse and it just continues. And
it becomes the norm. If you accept the bad manners, it becomes the norm. Yeah.
Once you just rule it out and stamp it from now, it becomes easier. Then they just know, okay, cool, right, we're not going to do that because we know there's boundaries here. You have to say there has to be rules.
But I do think it's harder when you're on your own as a single parent, because
100%.
When I look back to my time now, I wouldn't like to go back to that. Honestly, I used to thought at the time, I can manage this, I can handle anything. You know, I had everything in order. The kids had a good routine and they were in bed at 7 o'clock every night, and I had structured meals and things like that, and routines. But I didn't know that they didn't have the manners and respect until I met you, did I?
Yeah. And mum, like I said, don't forget my mum. She was on her
own as well, yeah.
But
she was from that culture.
She was from the Jamaican culture, so
you don't mess with me.
We did try to test, we tried to test the waters and realised that it was shark infested a lot of the times, and we just stopped. We thought, you know what, mum's not gonna have it, so just forget it. So I have tried to test, because children do tend to test the mums more than the fathers.
100%. The kids will just rip shreds out of me. They will. And unless I shout, "Daddy," nothing really. They don't get fazed by me, do they, the kids?
No. But the good thing is, at least you know that I've always got you there, though. That's the thing. Anytime they do, though, I will step up to it and say, "No, we're not having that." So yeah.
Yes, I hope that's helped. By the way, I know we've waffled on there, but I do hope that's helped, and I hope that your problems with your daughter has passed, because I know it was a month ago that we put this Q&A up. So I hope you've passed that phase now and you're a lot more settled. So Tracy Collins asked, how is family life now compared to your past family life, if it's not too difficult to talk about? So I think you're meaning there, Tracy, maybe my past relationships, or I don't know. What I would say is it's different now because I feel like I've proper structure and order in the home. I feel like because we married and we've done it the Bible way, because we want to get married before we had Prosper, didn't we? We said we need to do, even though we were cracking on in age, we did say we're not having a baby without being married first, because we'd made past mistakes. We didn't want to go forward like that. We wanted to honour God and do everything in a proper manner. So I think that's definitely worked in our favour.
100% it has.
Hasn't it?
100%. Definitely.
Because my past relationships were nothing like ours now. I do feel we were a proper team. And that's not saying we don't have problems, because we have a bucket load of problems. But I do feel we are a proper team and we work well together and we manage it because we follow the biblical structure of how the home should be. And I do think that works wonders. It really, really does.
100%.
So I hope that's answered your question. Do Lucy, I think that's Lucy Gale, asked, do you get on with the stepchildren's parents? Well, that would only be for me, wouldn't it? Because my children don't see their dad, so there's no involvement there. So you haven't had to get on with anyone, have you?
I didn't, no, not at all.
And for me, because the girls were old enough to communicate with their dad, I haven't had to speak to their mum. So there's no issues there whatsoever. There's no,
it's quite straightforward.
there's been no problems caused, nothing at all. No. Because they're older, I don't.
You don't really have to contact.
But like, I think that's your job, isn't it? Your job is to contact their mum and the girls to sort everything out. It's not my job.
Well, to be fair, at the end of the day, now they're old enough. It's just more one of those things where, you know, I can contact them now anyway because they're old enough to. You know what I mean? So Yeah.
I think I've learned as well, because in past relationships I have got involved with stepchildren's parents and it's backfired big time.
Yeah.
So I definitely wouldn't get involved with that now.
Yeah.
Definitely
No,
not.
100% no.
That's their past. They've had children together. They need to sort that out.
100%.
Yeah. And
it
it's
makes
like...
it gets a bit, it just gets a bit...
Yeah. Unless
yeah.
something was major happened, but
No, but there's nothing really happened, so
nothing.
it's not really, we
No.
didn't have to cross that road at all, to be fair.
No, we haven't. So, Stacey, spend the day with me, Stacey. You know the I was going to say Irish Stacey. You're not Irish.
Oh,
Welsh, the woman I watch all the time with the husband.
Yes.
You literally crack us up, honestly. Spend the day with me, Stacey asked, do you have any weird talents, and what's something you admire about each other?
Well, I haven't got any weird talents, but something I admire in terms of just what I admire about you in general.
Everything.
Everything.
We've already answered this further up, haven't we? Something,
yeah.
But you could do a different one, because obviously there's a list a mile long.
Do you know what it is? I think for me, what I need to learn is how you're how you can easily get over things. You know, like in terms of and the thing is, even though, and that's the thing, it doesn't matter how long you've been a Christian, even though we know everything's about forgiveness. That's the part that I lack, and it's not that I don't forgive. I do, but I feel like because of my upbringing, we've come from a place where both sides of my family, you know, there was stubbornness there. Yes. So it's almost like you feel prideful to, like, no, I don't have to say anything. But my wife something can happen, and straight away she can just forgive on the spot like that, and she'll be back to normal. Yeah. Me, it's like, and I don't know if it's because I'm a male, because sometimes males have I don't want to say that, because I don't want to speak for every male. I speak for me. Yeah. I find it hard, you know, to...
You would hold on to it for longer.
But
I think you have got loads better since being with me, haven't you, over the years?
But that's the point, you know. It's good to learn from what I lack in, you are better at, and vice versa. And
because if we used to argue back in the day, you would hold on to it for 2 or 3 days, easy.
Literally.
Whereas I would be crumbling, crying, ready to make up,
And that's what I do admire.
And I'm still the same now, aren't I? I still like to just thrash things out and fix it and sort it and move on.
Yeah, and I've learned a lot now. That's what I'm saying.
You crumble a lot more easier now.
Yes.
Yeah, you are a lot more softer than what you were.
So this is why I admire it.
Yeah.
Because it helps.
Because we're definitely the opposites, aren't we? We are the opposites, and where I fail, he excels, and vice versa, isn't it? So we have learnt a lot from each other, haven't we? Like, we have learned so much since meeting, haven't we? It's been serious. Like, we've been through some trials, and we have
learnt a lot. We've come a long way. But that's what marriage is all about, though. It's all about working at it. Yeah. Sticking to it, working as a team. You know what I mean? So that's what makes it work. And you both have to be willing to do it as it well. It can't just be like thing. If one person's willing and the other person's not, it ain't gonna work. Nah. Just 100% no. So that's what I admire.
Did I answer that?
No.
What do I admire about you? I probably admire about you that you stick things out to the end.
Well,
and like you, like, I think because of my past trauma in relationships, like, I know I say I forgive easy, but I also, like, put a barrier up and say everything's done in a day, don't I? I'm like, everything's done now, we can't go back, we can't get through this. And you're like, hang on a minute, like, we're not going anywhere, we're married for life. So he keeps holding on. When I have this horrible knack, you know, and it's from me past, isn't it?
I know.
Me past pain in relationships of just, right, I'll just be a single parent and I'll just get on with it. And sometimes if we argue, I go into that state, don't I? But then I sharp come out of it.
No, you do.
Give us like a day or a night, and then I'm out of it. But then he would get baffled and say, well, no, the relationship's not ending.
I'm never.
We're fine. We're all right. We just had a disagreement.
It's just, it was, And to be fair, guys, look, the reality is, this is every marriage. No one's gonna have a perfect marriage. No. Never. But we do work well, and we try a lot of the times. You know, matter of fact, 95% of the times, it was maybe the other 5% is what you're saying now, but that quickly boils over because you kind of come back anyway. That's what I
We
mean.
don't
So,
have many arguments. We
no,
don't have
that's what I'm
many
saying.
rows.
At all.
Most of our disagreements
It's
come from the
miscommunication,
children.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Come from the children.
That's
or
what it is, yeah.
miscommunication,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's miscommunication, but
Or
mainly
from the children.
It's mainly from that.
And it's
though.
not like the children mean to do with it. I'm just saying it's general family life dramas where the children will do something and, you know.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Where I would be where I would kind of be the stubborn person about, you know, they might come to you with something, and because you know, my wife is very, you know, loving and she's soft. She would definitely just, you know, like their emotions would get to you, and
yes,
I'll be like, no, I don't. I'll be like stern, saying, no, it's not that.
No,
and
yeah.
And that's it, really. But it's nothing.
And then
it's
I'm
nothing.
just crumbling. Yeah.
But then that's what. Yeah, I don't used to take all the weight from it, but it does happen sometimes like that. But it's mainly the kids though. That's the thing they do, but I guess that's like that with every household.
We haven't had many rows.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. To be fair, but it's that's one thing I can say that we do have.
You
that
did
balance.
call me immature with all the other week, didn't you, my darling?
Oh, stop it, babes, man. You see,
you said I was immature, and I said no, I'm not. You said yes, you are.
You're immature. You know it is. Sometimes in those moments, right, you just say things and you're like, oh. And I was, and again, I think again it was with the kids though.
Yeah, I think
it was the kids again. And this is what I mean.
Then we get the backlash.
And then we get the backlash of it, and then we got to do with it. But now, if you notice, we do a bit better. That's the thing. So.
I know, I was fuming that day. I think perimenopause doesn't help either because it makes me so ratty and snappy. And it's like being pregnant again, isn't it? Like I was so ratty when I was pregnant. Like you couldn't even eat round me, could you, when I was pregnant?
No, if I as much as rattle a crisp packet, it was a wrap.
If you rattled a crisp packet next us when I was pregnant, I was honestly, I couldn't. Sometimes I didn't even want to look at it,
and I would eat slowly and look at the side of my eye because I know she's watching me.
I know.
So I'd be like.
I used to be fuming, and it's very similar with the perimenopause. I know. Things are getting on me nerves.
I know.
Like things like we were driving here today, and there was a motorbike behind the car. He was having the time of his life. He had his rock tunes blasting and everything, but he was revving the engine of the motorbike, and I thought there was a problem. I thought there was an issue with my car was braking, and it wasn't. It was this revving motorbike behind, and I said, "What does he have to rev like that? He doesn't have to rev the motorbike like that." And then you were saying it sounds like a dog, doesn't it? Barking. Yeah, it does. It would just and then he's Prosper in the background. He said, "What did he say? No, friggin' dog poo."
Yeah, he said, "No,
friggin' dog barking." And then we were crazy.
And then we were laughing.
But I thought the poor man's just going out for a motorbike ride with his music on. He's having the best day of his life, bless him. And I'm sitting in the car, perimenopausal, think my car's broke, and I'm just ratty with the whole world.
Oh man!
So
but
yes,
it's the thing is, I'm starting to learn how to deal with it more. Am I not? No, come on, babes, man. Don't give me some slack. Yes, because normally I would just stay quiet now, or I'll say.
Yes, you do stay quiet a lot more now. Right. Whereas at the start when I said something's changing here, like I knew I wasn't pregnant, but something was definitely changing.
Yeah, because I started
and
to
you were like a bit resistant to it
at first.
And then I had to go into the research on Google, and get all the information, screenshot and send it to him on WhatsApp so he understands.
I can't.
Oh my days. Anyway, guys, moving on. The last question is from Andrea from Rose Cottage, one of my favourite ever channels. She's absolutely gorgeous. Her house is gorgeous. If you haven't checked her channel out, guys, she's
nice, man.
And by the way, as well, Andrea, honestly, we were going through the toughest time. Was it last week or the week before? Yes. And Andrea put a video out, mentioned me and you in the video. It was
very emotional. It was.
And I literally cried my eyes out what she said about us and what she said about you. And I cried because at that point we were at the peak of having the tough time with the children, weren't we? And I was just so emotional. And just hearing what Andrea said about us was honest.
Seriously, bless you, Andrea.
Honest, you had tears in your eyes, didn't and I bawled. So, I couldn't go up. This is what I love about doing YouTube. Yeah. All these lovely women that I'm getting to know and who take the time to comment on my channel and watch my videos, and even from the other end of the world. And it baffles us, doesn't it?
It's good,
I can't get my head around it. I cannot get my head around it.
It's good. So thanks, guys, for supporting my wife. Seriously, you guys have done a tremendous job with that.
Honestly, it's just brilliant.
No word of a lie.
So Andrea from Rose Cottage, this is a good question. I'll let you answer this one, darling. Mm-hmm. Is your new home your forever home? If not, what would your forever home be?
Right. Okay. So,
Is it your forever home?
Nah. Nah. Do you know what it is? It's not. It's not. I'll be honest with you, Andrew. It's not. It's not. Nah.
We hate to say that now as well because
Yes.
we were really had high hopes for it, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And I think if we were to get one, it definitely, I'll be honest with you, it would involve no neighbours at all. I know it sounds dread to say, but I think that's been most of our, because me and my wife always, we're introverts.
We're quite introvert. Yeah.
To a certain extent.
We are. We're not proper, secluded vampires, but we are quite.
Yeah, we just stay to ourselves. So
yeah, we don't like drama.
Anyway, we move. If there's any drama with neighbours, it just gets too much. Then we just like, because I know it affects my wife a lot. But the area, it just affects me after.
The area is beautiful, and if we could have a little cottage in the area,
in that same area, yeah,
which was standing on its own with like a bit of ground around it, like a big massive field around it.
Yes. 100%.
So we didn't have to deal with people. That's what we want. So our forever home would literally be a lovely cottage or farmhouse somewhere with its own grounds.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we have had a gut full of people, haven't we? And we're not saying that where we are now, like the neighbours and stuff, is bad, because there's some lovely people in the area. But we've had enough of society. We honestly have. And because we're getting older now, and obviously our kids are getting older and they're going to be moving out and stuff like that, I think just somewhere nice and secluded would suit us better.
Oh, definitely.
Just give me a little farmhouse in the middle of a massive field. I don't want the animals because I can't look after the animals. I'll just have the children there. A massive field, and then a little drive down the road. Give me an Aldi and Home Bargains, and that's me happy to grow old.
Oh, definitely.
That is me happy to grow old. Honestly,
I'm with you.
I'm serious. I'm just we just want a cottage in the middle of nowhere.
Now, yeah, I think society. It's because of what's going on in the world, guys. That's what it is. I think there's a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes as you get older, your tolerance levels just drop. And you just feel like, I can't really deal with this anymore. It's just too much. It's way too much going on. And we just like a peaceful life. That's what it is. I know it's not in an ideal world. I know that's what everyone wants, and it's not going to be that. But
I know a lot of people now, though, are wanting to be more secluded and wanting to just wander off and go to a little cottage, or even, some days I wish we had a bloody camper van we could just take off. Honestly, I would just have a camper van and bugger off, would you?
Yeah, 100%. Because I feel, again, it's just
life. I think life is heavy now, and I don't know whether it always used to be, but I think now life is hectic. It's heavy. It's fast. It's loud, and we just are the opposite to that, aren't we?
Completely opposite. And that's what I think it doesn't work.
We're making ourselves sound boring here, but we're not boring, are we? We're not boring, guys. We're not.
They know you're not.
But we do want a secluded lifestyle.
Definitely, 100%.
So yes, guys, that's all the questions. Thank you very much for taking your time out. I can never talk about it, can I? Thank you very much for taking time out to ask those questions, guys.
Oh man.
And what was the 2 things we've watched recently on the telly?
The little one last night?
Not the one last night. That was it. Right. There's a documentary on YouTube called Face to Face with My Children's Killer.
Yes, that was good.
Guys, if you haven't watched it, absolutely amazing. The power of forgiveness. And it's not what you think it would be, is it?
No, I thought it was going to be something else, but it's something completely different that actually blew my mind because I didn't expect that at all.
It blew our minds. It blew our minds. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. We watched that the other day and it blew our minds. And then the night after, we were looking for something else and we saw this film. Who was it? Nicole Kidman.
Oh gosh.
Nicole Kidman, right? I'm not really a fan of Nicole Kidman. It's called Baby Girl, right? And I'm sure it was on at the cinema. And I said, I'm sure we wanted to watch this at the cinema. Man. It's on Prime now for free. So we clicked on it. I am not joking.
I think we're still scarred now.
We are scarred.
If you guys have seen it, then you know what we're talking about.
It is so rude.
Oh man.
It is beyond rude, isn't it? You think 50 Shades, it's beyond 50 Shades.
To be fair, I didn't think anything could be that rude. When they filming stuff like that.
Yeah,
I didn't think it could be that rude, to be fair.
I don't know how we film stuff like that. We always get the giggles when we watch something rude, you see. And we always have to fast forward it because we like 2 little kids. We just get the giggles. But this was literally, it had us in shock, didn't it?
I think we were shocked the whole entire movie from start to finish, and
It's
we were just
so weird. It's
was
so
like-
weird. It's so rude. It's so out there. Mind you, the young actor who played the male, what a brilliant
he's a
actor he
brilliant
was,
actor,
mind.
Yes, he definitely is.
He, honest, it was like he didn't even have a script. He was so natural,
fun
wasn't
fact, I read something about it, and they said that he just winged it with some of the scenes anyway. So you were right.
Really?
Yeah, he did it. Yeah. That's what he done. So literally,
You
that's
can
why
see
and
that
you can
on
see
there.
It. He's brilliant, seriously.
Especially
And
when
I
you've
think
got the giggles, we were laughing,
both
weren't
of them
we?
did it at the time.
Yes.
Sometimes they went off script.
Yes.
And then they were saying that it was so intense on some scenes that sometimes Nicole Kidman said she had to stop filming.
I'm not surprised. The stuff that she was filming.
Guys,
I don't know how Nicole. I was going to say Nicole Scherzinger, you know. I don't know how Nicole Kidman does these roles, you know. Honestly,
but she said this is one of her
the most
deepest roles she's ever done.
And it was that. It was one of them where you end and you've got to come up with your own conclusion. So we were googling it, weren't we, to try and get the moral of the story. And the moral of the story was quite sad, isn't it? We won't tell you what it is. No, you have to go and watch it. But if you don't mind a bit of rudeness, because it is filth.
Yeah, it
is filth. But you need to watch the whole thing to see what it leads to. Yeah,
you want to see what
you're like, what's she doing here? Like, what is she wanting? What is she wanting out of this? It's weird. Anyway, guys. So yes, what was that face to face with my children's killer?
I can't remember that one. It's so long. And then Baby Girl. Yeah. Two recommendations, guys, if you haven't watched them. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry that we had to take a little dip out, get baby Frost better sleep. Now we're going to get our pajamas on and relax and have a lovely night away. And if you haven't, if you like that video, guys, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Click on that button. It's absolutely free. Thank you so much for watching, and I will leave you with scripture of the day. Presses record. Isn't that good? I know.
Hi guys, we're back again. It's literally the next day. What happened was we filmed our Q&A last night at the hotel when we were away. But after we filmed it, we got a few more questions in. So I thought, I can't leave them there. Let's do them and then we'll end it today. So this is why I'm looking... We've not long been home, have we? Now I've just got straight into bed for a little nap. We've literally still got our clothes on yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, guys, we'll be shriveled, but we're coming at you with the last part of the Q&A, so I hope you don't mind. So Beth asked, Beth is one of my lovely subscribers. She always leaves a lovely comment. Will hubby release any of his music because it is simply wonderful? Now we did answer this further up at the start, didn't we, about he's going to have a channel, and I will put the channel name on the screen. So he is going to do it on YouTube, aren't you?
Yep.
But it's not like years ago, you know, years ago when you were like, say if you were like a famous pop star and you would have to have like a record deal in the agency, and then you would release like a CD or an album. It's not like that now. You just go on YouTube, isn't it?
It's more easy access now.
Yeah, it is. So anyone can literally do it, yeah.
It's good, actually, that way. I think I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really one for fame. I know it sounds crazy. I'm just not really one for fame.
You don't like the limelight, do you? Yeah, that's why.
That's why I like it like this.
Yeah, a lot of people get baffled with your music, but you don't want the fame, do you?
I never did, and that's why everyone used to always
never
complain.
Wanted the fame.
Why don't you want to sing? Why don't you want to do this? But I think this way now that YouTube's here, and obviously the likes of TikTok and stuff like that, I think now
it's easier. Just put your stuff out there, but remain private at the same time, which is what we like, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So. None of us want to be famous, guys. No, definitely not. And we are going to do a song together, actually, because aren't we? Yes. Because I sing 100%. As well. I'm not as good as hubby, but I can hold a note together, can't I? What you're doing. So we're going to do. Well. I've asked him for years to do a song with me, but now he's getting back into his music. We're going to do a song together, aren't we? So you're going to come up with a tune. You're going to do the compose and the music, and then we're going to write our own lyrics to the song. I don't know what sort of song would be. Do you reckon it'd be like party, like way? No.
Well, we could.
Or do you reckon meaningful?
I think, you know what, actually? The two. One meaningful and one party. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, yeah. That's good, actually. I like that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Because I can't wait. I did an album years ago, didn't I, when I was younger, when I was 18 in the studio, and I absolutely loved it. So I've been dying to get hold of your microphone, haven't I?
Yes. I know. Sorry, no pun intended. Sorry. That's what she said.
We're moving on to the next question. Right, this is kind of back down a serious note. I can't believe I just said that. Right. Sorry. Valerie. Valerie's also on YouTube.
Gosh.
If you haven't checked out her channel, it's called Valerie's Adventures. And it's lovely. It's like a tranquil channel where she goes and takes you on all these journeys that she goes on. So head on over to her because Valerie has got a channel. Valerie asked, why did you decide to homeschool? Well, it sort of happened naturally, didn't it? Because it was literally at the time where my daughter came out of secondary school. So she was in the last year of secondary school. My 16-year-old now was in the last year of secondary school, and COVID struck and the schools shut down, didn't they?
It was COVID.
So the primary schools and the secondary schools shut, didn't they? So she never got her you know, like when they leave out of school and they do like the leavers.
Yeah,
like the celebration of leaving primary going on to secondary. She never got to do that because of the COVID. So by the time everything opened back up, and she went on to secondary school, she was actually, the secondary school was closed and it was only open to kids whose parents were key workers. Now at that time I was working in a ladies' refuge, so I was classed as a key worker. So my two oldest were still going to secondary school during the pandemic, and it was empty, it was dead. Like they were only had like one classroom, and they had to eat the packed lunch in the classroom. There was no dinner halls or anything going on. It was just weird for them, wasn't it? It was really, really weird. And she never settled, did she?
No, I never know.
She literally got the worst anxiety overnight, didn't she?
It was a really tough time, actually.
It was bad. It was bad. And we were. So she was all right in primary school, very good academically and things like that. And the minute she had to go to secondary school, it was like a bomb went off. So it affected our whole entire family. She was having meltdowns every single morning. And this went on for months and months and months. I'd spoke to the school. We weren't getting much help from the school, were we? They literally said she could start an hour later.
It didn't really
That was it. She could start an hour later. So I thought, well, no help. And you got to the point where you just said, take her out, didn't you? You just said, take her out of school. Because
it wasn't going to work.
Your sister home-eds her kids, so it wasn't... And your auntie, so it was more common for your family, wasn't it? Whereas I didn't know anyone who'd done homeschool. I'd never known any of it, so I was like in panic mode, thinking, how can I have the kids with me full time? How can I do this? How can I home educate? But we pulled her out, and then I think within months, my 9-year-old, we pulled him out because he wasn't coping very well.
No.
I didn't see it at the time, but he'd never coped from going into nursery from early. And it just opened my eyes to things like the way the world works and the way parents feel that they have to put the kids into school. And you think it's like the law, but it's actually not the law at all. Like you can manage your own kids at home if you want to stay at home with them. And for me, it's been one of the best things I've ever done, because the relationship with the kids then started improving, didn't it, over time? Took us about a year to find our feet. And I was really nervous for the year, thinking, have I done the right thing? Should I send them back? All this. But then after a year, we started to settle in, and we started to see the kids change. The behaviour improved, the characters improved. And it was honestly so beneficial. I wouldn't even think about putting Prosper in school now, would we? We would just want him to be at home.
It just works out better. Well, I mean, it's different for everyone.
It is, because it's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But what we found out is that, you know, there is a lot of influences in schools when you have different, you know, children there.
Yes.
And I think what we found out was with these lot, it's almost like they're like us anyway. So they were kind of more introvert in a sense.
They are.
So that's what it is as well. So it worked out.
They're not really like
no, they're not
extrovert out there in your face. They were very much more comfortable at home.
Yeah.
Very much more comfortable at home. And once you get into the rhythm, you know, because I think a lot of parents panic thinking, I can't do this, I can't home educate, I can't. And it's honestly nothing like school. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be like school.
No, it
at
doesn't.
all. It's complete
and they
opposite.
get to do what they want to do as well, in
Yeah.
terms of what they actually like doing,
Yeah.
rather than, you know.
And you just pull your goodness into them. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be complicated. Like, you don't have to follow a curriculum, nothing like that. You get asked once a year by the local council to show the work.
That's it.
And even that's not very good, is it?
No,
Because
I
they
know.
forgot about.
They completely forgot. Yeah, they didn't
They
even.
forgot about my 9-year-old last year, didn't they? Completely. It was just like he'd vanished off the system, and I had to chase it up, thinking, "You've never asked for his work for over a year. Like, what's going on?" And he said, "Oh, sorry, we've made a mistake." So
It goes to show that you didn't really need
I
to.
don't know what other people's councils like. Mine,
Yeah.
some councils might be on it. They might be great,
Yeah.
but our council, you literally just send them a bit of work in, and that's it. They write you a letter saying, right, we'll check again in a year's time. So it's like a yearly check. But you don't have to follow a curriculum. There's no specific rules. You have the right to take your children out of school. All you have to do is send them a letter or an email saying, I wish to homeschool my children starting from this date. And that is it. It's that simple. And it's honestly one of the best things I've ever done. When I actually look back to when I had all the kids in school and nursery, I had no end of problems. No end of problems. And the amount of teachers, there are a handful of teachers out there who were very, very good. I'm not saying bad against the schools at all, but there are a lot of teachers out there who are not good. And who has the best interests of your children at heart? It's the parents. It's the parents, 100%. Isn't it?
And the thing is, another thing that we realised is that a lot of people started doing it as well. Anyway, it was a massive community of it.
It's more bigger now,
it's much more bigger now. So
years ago, it wasn't really known, but now, you know what I mean? But if you go back years and years ago, before the schools were here, it was the most natural thing for the mum to stay at home with the children, wasn't it? Yeah. And I know a lot of people, I've heard people on YouTube recently as well, saying how they're finding it difficult because the children are not wanting to go off to nursery and start in school because the children crave to be with the mothers. It's a natural instinct for children to be with the mothers. And people think when they hit the age of 4, oh, they're off to school and that's it. But when you look at like 4-year-olds are so little, they just want to be with the mums. They just want to be with the mums. And honestly, when I know kids is different characters, because I know Prosper's quite wild, isn't he? But then again, he never wants to be without me, does he?
That's what I'm saying. So it's one of those natural things that you go through. And it's actually, it sounds crazy, but it does more damage when they're away.
Yes, it causes them, if you look into the psychology of it, they go into fight or flight mode, and it causes distress on the brain, which then affects them into adulthood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We've looked into it, haven't we? Like, really deep.
It's really deep, to be fair. It's quite interesting when you actually look at it. It actually blows your mind. It
causes them trauma to be away from the mum. So, yes, we would definitely, and I don't think Prosper would be left with a nursery teacher, so I definitely, but especially with my middle two, my daughter and my son, I definitely wish I'd never put those in school because they didn't cope. And I don't think, even in nursery, they just pined for us. They were just crying all the time, and I really wish, that's one of my biggest regrets, actually.
With them crying.
Yes, leaving them, because people think, oh, they'll settle, but my 9-year-old didn't settle at all. He never settled. The whole year 2 he was there, he never ever settled. And I really wish I'd have just had, well, I wasn't with you then, I was on my own, so I didn't have a support network, but I really wished I would have looked into different options and not just put him in there. But we could go on all day about the school system, it's such a deep, it's really
it goes
deep for us, isn't it? We always talk about the school system. Sorry, guys. Right, waffling on. Right, Emma Carey. Oh, it's like Mariah Carey. She must be, I don't know whether you're a new subscriber, Emma. Emma has put, what is your next project to do in the house? Well, that's for me, isn't it? Because I do all the all this stuff. There's so many stuff I've started and not finished because I'm just so busy. Like, the kitchen's half done, the feature wall is half done. It's been like that for months, hasn't it? I know. Started putting a bit of wallpaper on, got excited, and I've never got round to doing it. The back hallway.
Guess Westminster, they obviously got Westminster, obviously the kids.
Yes, and we've had the summer holidays, so we've had all 7 kids, so I haven't been able to do anything in that time. Apart from start my back hallway. So my back hallway is to finish a bit of wallpapering in there, a bit of painting the skirting boards, doors. I definitely want to get that finished and put my accessories in and close the door to that room. And then I'm going to move on, I think, and finish my kitchen feature wall. And then it'll be the living room, won't it? Because the living room's just been plastered, so we need to put a feature wall in there. And we need to finish this room. I need to put the feature wall in here. I've just got to paint the feature wall in here, finish off the bedroom furniture painting, add some accessories. But it'll all be shown. I'll record everything because I love videos of DIYs, painting, decorating, room makeovers. I'm so passionate about house stuff, aren't I? So yes, it'll be, I can't even say what the next project is, just if I get round to do around the kids. But yes, if you like stuff like that, because maybe you've asked that question, stay tuned because I've got so much decorating coming, it's unreal. Right, Silver Moonlight. She's a lovely lady who is also on YouTube. I know she's got a massive following. She does really, really well on there, and she's lovely. She's got a lovely channel as well. She's very similar to me in what she picks for a house. She's got a gorgeous house. She does lots of days in the life. She does lots of try-on hauls. She's always getting the most wonderful clothes. So if you don't know her, follow her. And she said, will your husband share his chicken recipe, or does he have any other recipes to share? Well, you did do it on my channel, didn't you? I think it was in the day in the life.
Yes.
You cooked. Did you cook brown stew?
Brown stew, yeah. There's the curry. You got the curry one.
You cooked brown stew chicken.
Yeah.
On a day in the life video of mine, and then. So would you share any other ones?
Yeah, we got the curry chicken.
You could do a curry chicken.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah. Would you do another one?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did actually. I actually did, because I love cooking. Cooking for me is one of those things that it's just, even when I go to my mum's house, like, you know, and my sisters are there, and they all like, you know,
you always cook.
They always just say, right, if you're cooking, trust me, I don't mind. So it doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, I'll definitely share another one on there for you guys as well, the curry chicken, because that's another good one.
Yes, he's going to share curry chicken. And
there's some other stuff as well. There's so much other things that we do and put a spin on it. You know me.
You do. He seasons everything to death. Like, honestly, cooking is amazing. Like, you could literally cook, I don't know, a tin of corned beef and it would just taste out of this world. Whereas my cooking is very bland and... Mind I do add the herbs now, but what my husband does, which is different to me, he tastes the cooking as he's cooking it to see what he needs to add. Yeah. Whereas I have a funny way about us where I don't want to taste the cooking while I'm eating. Honest, I can't.
I learned it from my mum.
I don't know why I do that.
I used to sit down watching my mum, and that's what she used to do. Everyone's like, does the taste test. It's good to see, so you know what needs to be there. Yeah. If there's less of something, do you know what I mean? So it's just, that's all. I don't do it.
I just bash it all in, hope for the best, and get out the oven. Bish bash bush. Let your tea, kids.
Oh gosh, I can't.
Oh gosh. And last but not least, my lovely subscriber, Carol Harris, she sends me the longest comments ever. She always takes time out, and this is on every video, you know, she's such a loyal follower. She always takes so much time out of her day, and her comments are literally like essays, and I just love hearing from her because not only does she talk, ask me things and stuff like that, she lets me know about herself. So I literally have a little picture in my head of Carol's world, you know. Wow. I have a vision of
nice though.
And I think she's in Australia as well, and I have a literal vision of a house and you know everything. She just tells us everything. She's just lovely. So Carol has asked, did you have any major issues becoming a blended family? That's the last question, guys.
No, never. Funny enough, it actually just happened naturally straight away.
It did happen very naturally.
As soon as the kids met, they just got along as if
they were always brothers and sisters.
They got like a house on fire, literally number one, and they got on as if they were there for years, like just brothers and sisters.
They did. They got on so normal, like they'd been siblings forever. So what they'll do is they would have arguments, then they'd be laughing, then they'd be dancing, then they'd be joking, then there'd be another argument, and just proper normal sibling stuff. It was weird, wasn't it?
It was just very weird, and we noticed it as well, like quickly.
The kids came into natural alignment the way we did. Yeah. It was so it was just weird.
All what's the word? Organic.
Yes.
If you want to put it that way.
And I think especially when they first met, because we had an 18-year-old each, a 16-year-old each. Yeah. Then we have a 13-year-old, a 9-year-old, and now a 2-year-old. When we first met, how old would the older ones have been?
That was now you could have, well, say
Without
about,
saying names, because I know what you like.
no,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna say names. You're talking about at least maybe what
12. Have you been 12?
12? Yeah, because we're talking about when I used to be in Newcastle, so that would have been
12. They would have been about 11, 12, the older two, when we all met.
12 actually. What's 12? Yeah.
It was a
So
12.
but yeah, because it was.
And what happened is when we met, they naturally all paired up, didn't they? The
Yeah,
six
they did,
of
yeah.
them.
They did.
So the two older
groups.
ones would pair up, then the two next ones would pair up, then the two younger ones would pair up. And then over the years, the dynamics have changed. So, like, your oldest 18-year-old now gravitates towards my 16-year-old daughter. So they always share a room together when they're here. And then, like, your 16-year-old gets on quite well with my 18-year-old boy.
Yes.
So they tend to, they're quite similar characters, aren't they? They've got the soft hearts and the... Whereas the other two are the similar characters. They're more like feisty and sassy. And then you've got... it's like, it's lovely, you know. As much as they drive us batty, it's so lovely to have them all together because... You see all the different characters intermingle. And it's just, there's never a dull moment, is there? There's always something going on in our house, especially when there's all 7 of them. But yeah, they just, they all gelled. And then obviously, fast forward a few years, and we announced we were having baby Prosper, and we never found out what we were having. So he was an absolute surprise little boy.
Oh, man.
And then for like the girls to come and see him when he was a baby, and then having, you know, because... Your children are dark, my children are white.
I know.
And then we've got Prosper who's mixed, so it's like the blend of us together. So it's like even when we walk down the street, if we walk down the street, people stop and stare at us because there's that many of us, but then they can say like my husband's side is the black children, my side's the white children, and then they look down at the prom see this little milkshake baby, don't they? It's like, it's mad. I couldn't have...
It's beautiful though.
We couldn't have imagined our lives like this, could we? Really?
Not at all, to be fair. But it is.
It is beautiful.
It wasn't a problem at all. To be
blessing.
fair, it wasn't a problem at all. It
was
quite surprisingly. It just happened all.
They're just so natural together. There was never any like. We didn't have to force them. They just came and
it was the first day
didn't
as
we
well.
take them? It was the first day. We took them to the park in Newcastle, and they were just like, we were all just walking down the park and we were just cracking on with each other. It was weird. And they're still just the same now. They're still the same now. The girls love coming to visit, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You know, like I say, we have the 2 girls in one room and then we have the other lot in another room, and then my 18-year-old son sleeps downstairs when they're here. So we always make it work. There's blow-up beds everywhere, left, right, and centre. There's a blow-up bed in here when the girls come. But we just absolutely love it. We wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
No, definitely not.
We literally love it. But you definitely need to stay close to God and keep prayerful because kids are a handful, aren't they, when you want to do the right job?
100%, man. It does get a bit tricky, but again... You know, once you're praying and, you know, you stay close, as my wife says, it's just one of those things, man. It does help. We've found that it helps us a lot, to be fair. I feel if we didn't have that, boy, I don't know what would have happened.
I don't know. We wouldn't survive, guys. We wouldn't survive.
At all whatsoever.
We wouldn't.
So, yeah, definitely.
But anyway, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, guys. We've answered all your questions. I don't know how many was there. Thank you so much for taking your time out to ask us these questions. And I'm so sorry it took us a month to put it together. I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed it because, you know, I don't want you sitting watching this thing and, oh, God, don't like them too. But, I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed it, and you never know, one day we could do another one. We might do a part 2 if you lot are interested. I don't know. But if not, you'll see Mrs. C 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings at 5 p.m, doing all things lifestyle, motherhood and painting, decorating and housework and all that. And shopping hauls, guys, because I've just had another shame. I don't normally do this, guys, but I've just had another one to do because I need it for my wallpaper in my downstairs toilet. So yes, I might show you that soon. So love you and leave you a scripture of the day, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.